today is the 31st, yes, right? 31st. And we are in Kosice.
Kosice.
I'll have to figure out how to pronounce it. Yeah, I don't know. We're in Kosice, Slovakia.
Kosice.
The Roka Hotel. So we're waiting for the tram to take us into the city so we can join the 1-hour tour. So here's downtown Kosice.
Kosice.
Still buildings that need to be renovated. This is the house where the architect of the Panama Canal was born. And that's the big cathedral. So this is St. Michael's Chapel, built in the first half of the 14th century as a cemetery chapel inside the town walls. The lower part of the chapel was initially an osarium, and the upper part served as offices for the deceased. This was the Slovakian church as opposed to Elizabeth's Cathedral, which is a German and Hungarian church. It's been rebuilt several times due to poor construction. Gravestones, St. Michael's. There's St. Michael's, and right next to it is the huge cathedral. The older or original Kosice church probably originated in the middle of the 11th century. It was built in a Romanesque style at the same place as the current church. The church is referred to in the oldest written records of the town, dating from 1230. When German colonists settled in Kosice in 1240, St. Elizabeth became the town's patron saint, and the church was rededicated to her. Okay, this is the bell tower of St. Urban. The Urban Tower is a Gothic prismatic tower with a pyramid roof. It was erected in the 14th century. A church bell installed in the tower has been dedicated to St. Urban, the patron of vine dressers. The bell was cast in a mold by the bell's founder in 1557. It weighs 7 tons. In 1775, the pyramid roof was constructed with an iron double cross. There are 36 old gravestones from the 14th and 15th century. One of these comes from the Roman Empire and dates back to the 4th century, bricked into the exterior wall of St. Urban Tower. Yeah, night should be nice. The State Theater of Kolstis
Košice.
is situated in the center of town. It's representative of this building in the neo-Baroque style. Nice city, a lot of parks and fountains, places for people to walk, shade, benches. This is the Plague Pillar, or Immaculata. It's a Baroque plague column situated in this small park and commemorates the gratitude to Mary for an end to the plague epidemic from 1709 to 1710.
So they call it
Plague Tower, or Pillar. It's an interesting fountain. We're having a drink in the shade. We're back out in the late afternoon, about 7 o'clock. Sun has gone down, much cooler now. Jacob's Palace, and it was built in 1899 by the architect of many buildings. Okay, so we decided to eat at the Slovakian restaurant. So this is potato dumpling with goat cheese. And in Slovakian they call it. And Dim has pork, sauerkraut with pork
And
and
dumpling.
dumplings. So is it dumplings or are those?
Pizza dumpling.
No, looks like bread.
Yeah.
So my potato dumplings are pretty good. How is your cabbage and what? Pork?
Pork.
How is it?
It was very good.
Very good?
Very big portion, so I cannot finish the meat and the dumpling.
But at least it's good.
Facebook, Facebook.
No.
So this is hotel, not
And this is the plague monument. And here's the fountain. The singing fountain. Well, they did light up the cathedral after all, at 9 o'clock sharp. This is what it looks like. Underneath the ground there was a labyrinth of tunnels and mazes. They used to use these to defend the city. So here's an old Soviet era monument, but it's your standard Soviet monument with lots of sickles and hammers. These must be memorials to Russian soldiers. I see dates of birth and death, and the dates of death are 1945. So that would be the end of World War II. In Europe, they're very thrifty about electricity. So everything is on a sensor. You walk into your hotel, and it senses you're there. They turn on the hallway lights, but not a moment sooner. Saves a lot of energy.